Hello and welcome to the newest episode. Let's play Diablo Immortal with our Necromancer here. Let's take a look at some of this gear we have. Yeah, this all looks about right here. We'll move on. And we're heading to the Queen's Tomb. Right now, oh, this is a purple? Is purple good in this game? I don't know. We're gonna go kill him. Here he is. Built the Fetid. He doesn't have any of... Well, he has tons of abilities. Why doesn't it show his abilities? Get out of that. I have to get used to using the move click to moving around like that.
Still recharging. That requires a corpse.
Yeah, because we got to kind of move around a little bit, otherwise we're going to... Like, if we don't move around a little bit here, then we end up with some issues. Oh, jeez. What I'm trying to do is corpse explosion this guy down, but it's not really...
That ability must recharge.
Come on, you. Jeez.
My health is restored. Is patient.
Got him.
A bit bright.
I didn't see what we got out of that.
Beckons.
Let's get to a safe zone here. And we'll take a look. We'll take a look at our next... let's risk it right here. Okay, Staff of Willpower. Staff of Fortitude. Chainmail Vitality. So what are the different... It doesn't tell me what... Oh, here we go. Increases potency by 1, resistance by 1, and combat rating by 10. Armor by 0, armor penetration, and combat rating. Potency, I think, is like how strong your spells are. Strength just straight upgrades your damage. Increase your damage and combat rating. So intelligence and strength increases damage. And willpower, I don't really understand what potency is. Does it say here? Compared against the enemy resistance to modify the duration of all harmful effects. Your potency is 1 higher than the resistance of monsters your level. In your current activity and difficulty, increasing durations by 1% when against players. Okay, so I have 1 higher potency against their resistances to my spells. Okay. And I guess it's going to be intellect and potency is going to be my main abilities here. I'm really surprised I didn't get attacked there. Like, most of the time if you're in the menus for even a few seconds, you get attacked. Enter the Queen's Tomb. Okay, let's go. I've got my ultimate up. I wanted to see what that does. How do we look at that? Skills. Wraith form. Transform into a Wraith, gaining movement speed and invulnerability for 2 seconds. During this time, you cannot attack. Oh, I want to equip that. We're going to do that on this bone thing, because I don't use that very much. Ultimate for my Soulfire. Can I equip this on my main one? No. Soulfire. Throw a ball. So, okay, yeah. Enhance Soulfire for 12 seconds, instead launching multiple greater bone spirits that seek out enemies. Okay. That's what we see, those skeleton heads. Alright, let's check this out. Wow, that's only like an inch. But at least I have some mobility now. Because I feel like that bone spike thing wasn't that great. Oh, I have to hold it. Oh yeah, dude. That is definitely what I want. That ability is for sure what I want there. Okay.
More of these Disgusting spiders.
We're gonna save our ultimate. It takes, I feel like it takes a super long time to kind of build these up. Let our skeletons fight down in the corner there.
The Queen's spirit will lead the way to the Black King, Leoric.
Yeah, I think that this time must be server time in the bottom left. So Leoric, he's the first boss from... Whoa!
My health is restored.
Holy criminy, did I just get hit hard.
No, the endless abyss!
Soon my master Lethis will have his wretched soul, and the damned shall bow before their new monarch.
I can't believe how hard that hit me. Let's collect all these health globes. It looks like health globes kind of reset
Give it more time.
your potion in the right. So when you collect these, it like, if you don't actually need health, it charges the potion. Let's go collect these.
Even if you reach the manor, her task will not be halted.
There we go.
The ritual
Death's
is
Laments.
underway.
The mansion can only be to the north. I have to hurry.
Oh, there's a treasure chest over here. Let's get it. Ashwood, yeah, I want to leave. Okay. So, head to Ashwood Manor. Let's do that. There's a lot of guys up there. Come on, just keep walking. I gotta get used to using right click and not left click to walk around. These guys I definitely have to kill. Come on, skeletons. Come on, skeletons. Oh man. When you get a good corpse explosion and they just disintegrate, it's so satisfying.
Ah, hello again. I assume you followed the surge of energy here as well? Lethis never did have the patience for subtlety. Come, we must find the source of this profane rite. At its apex, we will find my wayward apprentice.
Okay.
There is always more to comprehend.
What is this?
That ability must recharge. That requires a corpse.
There's one. Okay. Destroy death ritual. Got him.
A necrotic barrier. Quaint. Well, there are always 3 of these rituals. Go and put an end to the others. In the meantime, I'll go and keep Lethis occupied. For my sake, do try to be expedient.
Okay. So this has less willpower. I guess we're not too worried about stats right now. You know, we're just trying to through this stuff. Right click, right click. I need to like put a big piece of tape across my screen that says right click, so that I'm not constantly hitting left click to move around. Oh, here we go. We'll help this guy out. Okay. Oh, there was a portal thing here. I need to, like, touch that so it'll be something I can go to in the future. It's like up here. Mad King's Breach. It would be weird if we fought Leoric again, because we destroyed him in the beginning of Diablo 3. And this takes place after Reaper of Souls, because they talk about it in the beginning of the game. They talk about the events of Reaper of Souls. Holy cripes, that guy did a lot of damage to me.
Heal me. Death is patient.
Yeah, I need to be more precise with my movements here. A little less whim bam. I think I got him there. Okay. We'll destroy this one too. Destroy the remaining death rituals. That's what we're doing. I want to see... Let's look at our skills here. Oh, this is items. Let's look at our skills. I wanted to look at this one and read it. Transform into a wraith, gaining 50% increased movement speed and invulnerable for 2 seconds. During that time, you cannot attack. So I feel like I have to hold it. Sometimes it goes right away, sometimes it doesn't. Like, I know that you've seen this in watching this Let's Play. It's like, once in a while, I hit it and it only lasts for like a half a second. I thought I had to hold it. But I definitely don't. Maybe if it's I hit something? No. I wonder if it was just glitching. This game is really, really buggy. Alright, right click, not left click. Fleeting Shrine. Oh yeah, now I'm like a Sonic the Hedgehog. Let's go! Gotta go faster, 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 faster. Okay, go on. Get in here, you guys. Hey guys, you gotta get in here. Whoa. Please don't hit me. Whoa. Whoop.
Without a corpse, I cannot.
Our ult is up too. That'll be nice. For the next boss we hit, we'll do it and just kill monsters in the cemetery. In the aren't we in Ashwood Cemetery? Yeah. I've killed a bunch of monsters. You just start tracking it now? Of all times. Well, let's go explore this area here. Maybe there'll be monsters here. Oh yeah, there's a bunch.
Still recharging. I need a corpse for that.
Conduit. Event lightning. Oh ho! Oh.
Surprisingly enjoyable.
It was that. Is that the one I got for... That was probably that random quest there. Alright, right click, not left. Come on now. I might switch to a controller. We're gonna see. On the next episode, I'm going to be doing a controller, because I feel like this would be a way better game of controller.
Afraid of my talent. Well, no more. I am beyond you now. Soon, Leoric's soul will be mine. And with it, I will be the greatest necromancer alive. Rathma himself will fear my name. And you. Your suffering begins now.
For some reason, her cutscenes like are automatic, and no one else's is.
Vengeful spirits, heed my call!
She's easy. This is crazy.
It
Was
is
that it?
done. The breach is open. You cannot stop it.
Like, all those
And
monsters
I
were
don't
easier than her.
intend
Or harder
to.
than her.
You are my target, Lethis. My failure to put down.
So I have to...
Please.
So
you
the...
can no more put me down this time than you could the last.
Like, the conversation between these two is automatic, but none of the other ones are?
The rift
So
is
weird.
drawing strength from the Skeleton King's essence. You must go inside and break the tether that connects them.
Are you actually suggesting that I physically enter the realm of the dead and quell the Mad King's spirit?
Yes? Lethis desires dominion over the undead. The power Diablo left within Leoric's blackened soul. Put his soul to rest, and the rift will go inert.
He's very calmly talking for the fact that he's, like, actively forcing this knife into this barrier. Whoa. What is this? New battle pass. Great. Okay. Alright. Battle Pass 1. Rank up. You need these circles, which you get from buying stuff. Let's see what they give you in this. They give you an so purchasing this stuff gives you a huge advantage. Look at this. Plus 12 combat rating. Increase find magic items by 10%. Because this one's just cosmetic. But this is not. This thing is incredible. Okay, so let's see if we get any incredible items on the top one. So this is just crafting materials on the bottom. What is this? Enchanted dust. We know what that is from Diablo 3. A crest. Here's another legendary gem. We asked for an open chest in the sanctum. A legendary shoulder in the free one. Oh, that's not too bad. Chat emoji. Choice of gems. What is this legendary gem? This is crazy. You know, like, this is the first game I've played that most of the time on the battle pass they give you this kind of stuff. You know, like cosmetic things that you can use in chat, or things that you can unlock additional character slots or whatever. But I mean, they're straight up giving you more power here. What is this one? When opening an Elder Rift, completing this Elder Rift will guarantee a reward bound to a legendary gem. 2 Rift modifiers will be added to the Rift if not completed. All crests returned. Use when opening Elder Rift to add a modifier to the Rift. Completing the Elder Rift is guaranteed to reward runes. Well, we'll see how big of a deal that is. So this is another legendary again. Well, we already looked at that one. That's cool. But look at this. It's another legendary gem. I mean, it's the first time I've ever seen a battle pass where, you know, like if you think of like Fortnite's battle pass or League of Legends battle pass, the cosmetics are highly sought after. You know, I've bought the Fortnite battle pass before because I thought it was like some of the stuff they were giving was so cool. But this is like, wow, I just can't believe that they're giving out actual gems for it. Reaching Battle Pass 40. So there's 9 days left on this Battle Pass. How much does this cost? Gain access to Empower Track. $5. Actually, $5 isn't that bad. But we're going to see. So we are going to start a thing here. So I'm going to pause the recording in a second. Okay. So I've added that to the bottom. And this is, we're going to track how much the game has asked me to spend so far. And that's with stuff that pops up right in my face and is like, hey, buy this. So it popped up with the Battle Pass. Battle Pass is $5. We also had a treasure chest thing that gave me some cosmetic scythe thing with some little purple gems. That was $2. Okay, let's get out of this. What? Oh yeah, I gotta go in this rift. Alright. Mad King's Breach main entrance. Normal. Find as a party. So the difficulty... My Lick is the only person in our party. Mad King's Breach. Difficulty 1. Normal and Hell 1. Dungeon monster difficulty at dynamic based. XP, monies, and mystery equipment. Random piece of equipment. Find a party. Okay, cancel. We're just going to enter. I just assume that, that's the way it is in Lost Ark, and I keep comparing this to Lost Ark because it's similar in that sense.
I was cast aside. But I found the shard. I found purpose. The Queen's spirit would lead me to Leoric. And the power to rule over the dead. I will be vindicated. Leoric's soul is the key.
Alright.
Leoric's throne lies somewhere in this haunted realm. It's time to put his wretched soul back to rest.
Yeah, what I was going to say is, I keep comparing this to Lost Ark, because it's similar in a lot of ways, actually. But in Lost Ark, a lot of the early dungeons, they let you make a party, but it's meant to be run solo, kind of. And I'm assuming that's what's going on here. I'm just destroying these guys. If we end up dying or something, maybe I'll find another group or something.
Your corpse will serve the living. I must wait, it seems.
Yeah, it looks like you have to be in a certain distance to actually get experience from the monsters.
To comprehend.
Like they'll drop experience. I'm not really sure about that, but
An intrusion! I will deal with this!
who is this? Sir Gorash? Ah, he's got the abilities that Leoric had from Heroes of the Storm.
That ability must recharge.
Let's get him. Yeah, because this was an ability in Heroes of the Storm that Leoric had. Yeah, part of me hopes that with Microsoft buying Blizzard, that they'll actually
Death is patient.
that they'll revive Heroes of the Storm in some way. Because I like MOBAs a lot, but I just get tired of playing League of Legends sometimes. Ooh, we got a Helm. Oh, that is kind of ugly. You can't even see my face through it. What? What is underneath that? The visual variety of items is not very good. So what's going on here? There's like a bar here. I don't know what that is. Okay. I suppose we just want to move on, right? Oh no, there's a chest over here. Let's go get this. Right here. Cooldowns refreshed. See, sometimes I end up having to hold shift a lot to use my abilities because I think I'm going to try to find a way to stop movement while I'm attacking, or make the click only attacking. Let's see if that's an option in here. Controller, keyboard, primary attack lock. When turned on, primary attacks allow for movement while attacking. It will lock on a target and continuously attack. We want that off, I think. Moving while attacking. I don't want to do that. Okay, that didn't do what I thought it would do. I want it to attack without me moving. Oh, we were going to try this voice memo. We got to hit T and try that. I don't think there's a way. But we are going to try on the next one. I'm going to try a controller. This guy's busted out. Well, let's try this. Let's try this right now. Let's try this primary attack lock and see what the difference is. All right, primary attack lock off. Oh, that worked a lot nicer. Maybe I don't need my controller because I didn't move during that. Like, the problem is I keep stepping forward. Oh no, I'm still doing it. So I don't know what primary attack lock actually does. So we're gonna change it back. Whoa, there's a guy under there. You see him down there? Kind of scared me a little bit. Yeah, he's like scraping the ground where I am. Controls. Okay. I can hear him pounding underneath there, trying to get at me. Let's plug in our controller here. Okay. Controller detected. Alright. Hello? Did I like... What's going on? Why am I like auto-walking? Is there drift? Yeah, there's like drift on my controller. Let's try plugging it in and back in. Whoa, that like messes up the audio when you do that. Oh, he's not happy about me being here. Hello.
Without a corpse, I cannot.
There's a lot of controller drift. That's not me doing that. My controller doesn't have drift like that. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay.
Give it more time. That requires a corpse.
Yeah, I'll have to figure out what's causing this drift, but I kind of like the controller controls
Death is
more.
patient.
But I'm gonna switch back after this because I can't be having this like messing up on me while I'm trying to. On older Diablos, you could set it to like you can't attack, like attack and move don't happen at the same time. Let's pause it and remove this controller. I don't know why there's drift. I'm using a 360 controller, and yeah, I was just playing Final Fantasy with it. There was no drift, so. And I was playing Digimon Survive. And Digimon Survive is like one where you have to point and click on stuff, so I'm not sure what that drift is coming from. But this guy follows you. That's so cool. Let's see if we can get him come back down here. Hey, buddy. You want to come back down here? Party. Yeah, he like crawls over here and he scratches at the ground where I am. See? It's so cool. Alright, who's this now?
The way forward is sealed.
Is it? Let's see about that.
Vengeful spirits, heed my call!
Let's see what he thinks about that. Spirits here. Wow, my ultimate absolutely destroys him. Whoa, 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 get out of there. Yeah, the mouse, I don't like the mouse control. I think the mouse controls are a little janky, but I definitely like them more than the controller support. Like, the controller is just hard to use. It's just this game's so designed for mobile that it's like, it's hard to not move while you're shooting, so I like have to hold shift while I'm attacking. So I don't move all the time. I mean, it wouldn't be a big deal if I was playing a melee character, but I don't want to be that close to these guys. These guys have corpses? Yeah. Like, even the ghosts have corpses. That's nice.
I'm healed.
See, part of the reason I'm taking so much damage is not because I'm getting hit a lot. Well, I'm getting hit a lot, but I'm getting hit a lot because I can't get away from the monsters because I'm constantly walking into them. Because the way you attack in this game, like the attacking and moving is the same thing in this game for whatever reason. I'm going to have to mess around with the settings after this.
Death is patient.
Let's clear this room here quick. 1 resurrection obtained. Alright, and we will be continuing this on the next episode. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. And we will continue on with, I think, the 4th episode. This one went well. You know, we're just going to track how much money they're asking me to spend and see if it's a reasonable amount in the end or if they're being a little ridiculous with it. So, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.